Welcome to the video. You're seeing behind the lens of a Stanford cross-country long run. We went up to 7,000 feet in Flagstaff, Arizona to put ourselves through one of the more draining and difficult long runs we'll do this summer. You're going to see in depth what went down. You'll see the stats on the screen. We'll be displaying Lex's heart rate, and you'll get a close look at what a long run looks like for us. It was very difficult for most of us and a little bit easier for others, talking about Lex, but a challenge nonetheless.
Sound like
I'm worried about my calves because my Achilles have been quite tight, so it's been harder to stretch them without hurting my Achilles, which is an issue of its own that I gotta try and figure out. But anyways, I've been relying on rolling out my calves to loosen them.
I see.
Which is frustrating, but
Oh, I'm wearing these socks too.
you always find little kind of hiccups in training like that where you have to kind of get around them little boundaries, at every level. But
So we've had a little change of plans. The original plan was to do 151 fire road we did 2 years ago for our Flagstaff long run video. It's amazing. It goes around Humphreys. You climb up a lot of altitude, but the road is closed because of fire scares. So now we're doing 222, which is still a nice road. It's not the same kind of same level of like ultimate, like it's not as high elevation, as difficult as scenic, but it's still a really phenomenal long run spot. So we're gonna do this one, and it works because like the road we could run on it, but we couldn't drive on it. We need the truck to drive so that we can film. So here we are. We're stretching. We're ready, and we have, I think, everything in order to make this a good production run.
Yes.
So we'll see. There's always hiccups.
Yes.
Let's start out slow, guys, and we'll call it.
sorry that it was not enough to spit my condition in your cup. A mission to start a catalog, a struggle against the second law. I'm sorry that it was just too much to stitch up my lips when I lose touch. The curtain collapsed like cloud white lights. There's no one behind those emerald eyes. Check. Never think about it again. Sorry, but I told all my friends. Everyone you know is a projection, sipping on a tonic straw. Read the book that you recommend. Sorry, but I look at the end. Everyone around you starts to flicker when their batteries run low. Summer explodes with certainty, but nobody knows who killed the bees. Yeah, I shot the drugs on Sunset Street. Some dream of a dream people believe. Never think about it again. Sorry, but I told all my friends. Everyone you know is in protection, sipping on a tonic straw. I read the book that you recommend. Sorry, but I look at the end. Everyone around you starts to flicker when their batteries run low. Never think about it again. Ooh, never think about it again. Ooh, never think about it again. Ooh, never think about it again. To make out any stars laying on this plastic lawn makes no difference who you are. I guess we all get nothing. I guess it all meant nothing. And I told all my friends that everyone they know is in protection, sipping on a tonic straw. Read the book that you recommend. Sorry, but I read at the end. Everyone around you starts to flicker when their batteries run low. Yeah, yeah. Never think about it again. I guess it all meant nothing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess it all meant nothing. Straight comes to me. Complicate comes to play. Figure it's I'm trying to get somewhere. Tell from the enemy how feet can touch the floor. Into yeah, I crash and I lift her through the door. Straight in the head. It's just a child, a little boy, looking out and wandering out. It's time to tears gone. Her feet can't touch the floor.
I'm in the well. deeper in the water.
Would you be for me? But my feet can't touch the floor.
To be honest though, that was the hardest effort I've done this summer. Because my long runs have been just like 6:30 pace. I've been feeling awful. That was my longest, hardest, and at 7,000 feet.
People always said that there's no going back, but I don't really see how that matters at all. I wanna pour the gas out on the road and burn our modern clothes, 'cause I don't wanna miss any
Where's Brendan?
Where's Dave? That is.
So easy.
I will say, my legs are quite tired.
What was that route called?
Oh,
We gotta go get this dude.
alright guys,
Belmont to A1.
it's a crazy run, but we lost Dave.
And Brendan, bro.
And Brendan?
Bro, he's definitely. He never.
Dave's in the car?
He never told us how far he was going. Good run, by the way. That was tough.
Brendan, thanks.
I have no clue. I was like, "How far are you going?" He's like, "I'm gonna keep going." I was like,
All right, it's a couple weeks after the fact, but I wanted to talk about the run and give you guys a further analysis. So as Leo mentioned at the start, all the stats that you're seeing on the screen were from my watch. So all that really changes is that you're seeing my heart rate. So this run, it was meant to be a harder effort. We don't do this every week. This is not like every single long run we hit like this. It was a special occasion, hence why we filmed it the way we did and why we ran it the way we did. So coach said 5 mile up tempo at the end of the run. We had guys ranging from 14 miles all the way up to 17 with myself. Everyone had a range. We're always given a range. For me, it was 16 to 17. For Leo's 15 to 16. And the other guys, I think, 14 to 16 or maybe 13 to 15. But you get the point. So we took that quite seriously. All right, we're giving it up tempo. We want to do this up tempo. We're at altitude. We have a good route. We have it all figured out. But then the issue was once we got to around 8 miles, we realized we didn't really anticipate how long the road was because, like we mentioned at the start, we actually had to switch roads because the one we wanted to do was closed. So we got 8 miles in and realized we're further in on this road than we thought. And if we kept going, we'd just hit the end and we'd hit the freeway and we'd have to flip and whatnot, and it wouldn't be very nice. So we thought, okay, we're going to turn left and we're going to loop this thing. And we knew it was going to be a little hilly, but we didn't realize quite how hilly. And as you can see from the stats, we started climbing. I got the stats right here. I mean, we started climbing. We went up like 400 feet in like 2 miles, which is quite a bit. And that essentially started our up tempo. We didn't mean to start that early, but because of that hill, it increased the effort. So we basically started at 8 miles and did, I guess, 9 miles for me, and but the last 2 were easier. So we did quite a bit of up tempo in that, and the up tempo is nice because it trains you to run harder on tired legs because you're already so far into a run, and then you have to start cooking. And it's not really that pace specific, it's more about an effort. So as you can see, we kind of messed around a little bit where some guys were going faster than others, and it was more based off of feel, and we'd kind of come and go depending on how the elevation and how our bodies were reacting. It's runs like these that I really enjoy. I think they're probably my favorite effort that we do ever. Like, long runs with up tempo is probably, to me, as fun as distance running gets. So you've probably seen the video. I was having a lot of fun out there. I was grateful that my legs and my body were responding the way I wanted on the day. That doesn't always happen, but it was a good day for me. It seemed like it was a good day for most of the guys. But once again, I want to reiterate, it wasn't an easy day. That wasn't easy for us, but it was also controlled. So with all that said, thank you guys for watching. We'll have more videos coming out soon. See you in the next one.